Well, we have a wild 10 days of winter weather on the way. Kev G with a weather overview. How you doing out there, everybody? If you have big Super Bowl plans tomorrow night, just know that by 10, 11 o'clock, we'll start to see light rain and snow develop area-wide. It shouldn't be a big deal once you're pulling out of the party and going home. But for the most part, dry through the next 36 hours, and telecast.com has your temperatures, and we look like this right now. We're cold enough for some snow to develop eventually tomorrow night into a good part of Monday before it quits. And that'll be the first of two storm systems we have to deal with over the next 3 to 5 days. And wicked Arctic cold coming for the end of the week, probably the coldest air of the winter season so far. So this was the snowfall from yesterday, and this was a debacle for me. I didn't have enough snowfall forecasted, or I outlined rather, for Long Island and the Jersey Shore. They got big time amounts out there. New York City was fine. They got the 2 to 4 inches in most of the 5 boroughs, and points north and west had less snow, of course. Here's the surface map right now of telecast.com. We have this big high pressure basically over the middle Atlantic states, and a storm is starting to develop over the South Carolina coast. And it is going to become a very intense storm. If we got the full brunt of this storm, we'd be talking about a major blizzard on Monday. But we are not going to. We're going to get sideswiped by it. And when you look at the differences in the models, they are just stark, considering that we're about 36 hours away from any precipitation. This is the weather map from the GFS on Monday, and it shows the big giant area of low pressure off the coast not really impacting us. But when we look at the short-range NAM model, it has the low a lot closer. And this would imply that Long Island and coastal New Jersey, once again, would face a moderate snowstorm. So, with respect to the idea that these storms have tracked west as we got closer to the event, and also taking into consideration the seasonal trends of where it's actually snowed and where the snow has been the heaviest, this is what I think is going to happen for the snowfall for Sunday night, late Sunday night, into a good part of Monday. We're going to have to deal with a second system on Tuesday, but I'll have to cover that in another video. There's just too much uncertainty right now to even delve into specifics on that. But generally speaking, we'll probably get another light to moderate snowfall on Tuesday, and then very, very cold air arrives for the end of the week. You can see the temperatures in the 20s for the weekend, and they may not, we could be looking at low 20s. We could have a day on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, where temperatures do not get out of the teens, and maybe even lower 20s at best. So it's a very complicated setup. We have a lot going on. Stay tuned, and more updates to follow.